Good morning, my beautiful students. How are you today, girls? How are you? And welcome back to school. Okay, today we will take Unit 1 in our book for the second semester and we will take Lesson 2. Okay, first of all, I will tell you the day and the date. Today is what? Today is Monday, Monday, and the date is 21/6/1443 after Hijrah. First of all, we will take together the dictation together, girls, writing the day with the date. After that, I will ask you to tell me what are the classroom rules. Number 1, follow directions quickly. 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. 4, make smart choices. 5, keep your dear teacher happy. Again, girls, you have to memorize these rules. Number 1, follow directions quickly. 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. 4, make smart choices. And 5, keep your dear teacher happy. Okay? So first of all, we will take a quick revision. I will start asking the first question. Number 1, what do you want to be in the future? I want to be a teacher. Or I want to be a nurse. Or I want to be a doctor. Or I want to be a scientist. Okay? Number 2, what does your dad do? My dad is a policeman, for example. How many hands are there in the clock? There are 2 hands in the clock, minute hand and hour hand. Then, what does your mom do? My mom is a housewife. Make 2 sentences using the simple past tense. Number 1, I spoke English with my teacher. And number 2, I went to the mall yesterday with my family. And the last one here, girls, give me examples of jobs like doctor, pilot, nurse, firefighter, policeman, astronaut, architect, computer technician, okay? Now, girls, as I told you, today we will take Unit 1, Lesson 2, and the title of our unit will be about, or is about, fun on the weekend, page 4 and 5. Girls, we can book Unit 1, Lesson 2, fun on the weekend, page 4 and 5. I will start, girls, asking you this simple question. What did you do over the vacation? You have to say, I, for example, traveled to Jeddah. I went to my favorite restaurant. I bought my favorite perfume. I met my friends. And I, for example, drove a car, okay, or a bicycle. Now, girls, handwriting sentence, please. You have to copy this sentence on your notebook. Ali practiced on the trampoline. Ali practiced on the trampoline, okay? Now, girls, past simple game. If I ask you, what is the past of speak? Spoke, write, wrote, swim, swam, go, went, buy, bought, break, broke, leave, left, study, studied, play, played, pray, prayed, okay? Now, girls, simple present and simple past. First of all, these verbs, if you want to make the past from these verbs, you have to just add d at the end, or ed at the end of the word, okay? Number 1, we have practiced in the present and practiced in the past. Watch in the present and watched in the past. Kick in the present and kicked in the past. Clean in the present and cleaned in the past. Study in the present and stay in the present and stayed in the past. Play in the present and played in the past. Study in the present and studied in the past. Okay? Here, focus with me here. The word ends with y. For this reason, if you want to add ed, you have to change the y into I. Study, studied. Okay? Y into I. Then I will ask you to write some words. Okay, girls? In your notebook during my class, girls. Then, girls, make a sentence using the simple present tense. Here we have, he kicks the ball. He kicks the ball. Just we have to add s at the end. He kicks the ball. What about here? Make a sentence using the simple past tense. Here we have to say, he kicked the ball. He kicked the ball, okay? What do I mean by kick? يركل. Make a sentence using the simple present tense, girls, here. Here we can say, she cooks breakfast. She cooks breakfast. And here, in the past, Here, girls, we have to make a sentence using the past. Sorry, girls, here past. Okay, so we have to say what? We have to say she cooked breakfast. She cooked, ed at the end, to make a sentence using the past tense. Okay, now I need you to open your book, please, girls, page 4 and 5. Write the day with the date. After that, listen. Listen, girls.
Grammar in action. Exercise 1. Listen and practice. I practiced. You practiced. He practiced. She practiced. We practiced. You practiced. They practiced.
Okay, girls, exercise 2, listen and chant past tense regular verbs. Tracks. Listen.
Exercise 2. Listen and chant the past tense regular verb chunks. Now let's practice. 1. Practiced. Practiced.
I practiced my English.
2. Watched. Watched.
You watched a DVD.
3. Cooked. Cooked.
She cooked breakfast.
4. Kicked. Kicked.
He kicked the ball.
5. Cleaned. Cleaned.
They cleaned the house.
6. Stayed. Stayed.
We stayed at home.
7. Played. Played.
You played outside.
8. Studied. Studied.
You studied a little. Okay, listen and practice, then do it in pairs. Listen, girls, here to regular verbs. For ed, say t. For ed, say d. Listen.
Exercise 3. Listen and practice. Then do it in pairs. First, let's practice the verb ending sounds. For ed, say t.
Practice. Practice. Watch. Watched. Cook. Cooked. Kick. Kicked.
Now, for ed, say d.
Clean. Cleaned. Stay. Stayed. Play. Played. Study. Studied.
Now, you try it in pairs. One partner say the verb, the other partner say the past tense form.
Listen to
Then change.
verb game challenge time. Listen.
Challenge time. Exercise 4. Verb game. Can you write and play the verb game and beat a partner? Verb game 1. Practice. Let's play. Listen carefully to the sentences and circle the past tense verbs. I practiced on the trampoline. He kicked a ball. You played outside. You watched a DVD. We stayed at school. She cooked breakfast.
Done.
Okay, tell me your answers.
Practiced. Kicked. Played. Watched. Stayed. Cooked.
Yes, that's right. Well done. Now, let's play for real.
Okay, now listen to the last exercise, girls, and do it by yourself.
Exercise 4. Verb game 2. Okay, did you write 8 verbs and 1 star in the squares in a different order? Now, listen carefully.
So, girls, you have to arrange the verbs here. You have to arrange the verbs. Listen.
To the sentences and circle the verbs. Are you ready? They cleaned the car.
So, clean
You
here.
played outside.
Played.
You watched a DVD.
Watched.
She cooked breakfast.
Cooked.
We stayed at school.
Stayed.
You studied a little.
Studied.
He practiced his English.
Practiced.
I kicked a ball.
Kicked.
Did you get them all?
Okay, you have to do it by yourself, girls, after listening. Okay, so your homework, girls, is page 73 and 74 in the activity book, girls. We can book. Okay, so this is the end of my lesson today, girls. Thank you for listening and watching, and goodbye.